Previously on Poker After Dark.
If you raise one more time, that is good for TV.
I play too much.
That's right. Nice playing with you guys.
Ay, ay, ay.
I don't want any of you guys on my debate team.
Are we playing for ourselves or for the people at home? Nice hand.
Welcome to Poker After Dark. I'm Shauna Hyatt. Tonight, the action will heat up as four remaining champions, Chris Moneymaker, Johnny Chan, Chris Ferguson, and Doyle Brunson, have a shot to win $120,000. Let's get the cards in the air.
We pick up the action with the blinds at 2 and 400. Chris Ferguson has the chip lead. Chris Moneymaker is on the short stack.
Oops, sorry. It's marginal. Very marginal.
Raise.
Ooh, Doyle would have flopped two pair.
Check. 18. 18.
Who are you? You're supposed to play this hand.
I know it.
Moneymaker makes a straight draw. He has ace high. Johnny Chan makes a pair of nines.
25.
25, is that what you said? 20?
2,500.
I'm all in. I'm all in.
All in.
Okay.
Chris folds and Johnny Chan wins the pot.
Nice hand.
Thank you.
7 deuce any good?
Not saying anything.
If it wasn't, you would have made a lot of money if you'd played.
Earlier this week, 2001 World Series of Poker champion Carlos Mortensen was eliminated in 6th place, followed shortly thereafter by 2006 World Champ Jamie Gold. That's a notch better than 7 deuce. Johnny limped in, Chris checks, and we'll see a flop heads up. Johnny flops a flush draw.
Check.
Check in the dark.
Check. That's 600.
Ferguson bets 8 high on the river. Johnny folds king high, and Chris takes the pot.
Check. That's 600.
Moneymaker wins the pot. One of the biggest and most dramatic hands of this match actually was its first, when Chris Ferguson took ace-jack up against Carlos Mortensen's pocket queens and won over $24,000.
Raise. Make it 11.
Heads up between Moneymaker and Brunson. Ferguson would have flopped 2 pair.
That's 17. Raise. $23 more.
Doyle folds queen high, and Chris's ace high takes the pot.
The time I should have played, I would have flopped 2 pair.
2 pair would have hurt me badly.
Moneymaker's been fairly quiet in this week's match, but there was plenty of noise surrounding his main event victory at the 2003 World Series. Some call that the beginning of the poker boom.
Raise. $1,000. Re-raise. 32 total.
No flop, and Ferguson wins the pot.
Good man.
Doyle folds the small blind over to Chris. With the blinds as small as they are, no one's stack is really in any danger. This match is still up for grabs.
This is a quiet bunch. A lot of people to talk, they didn't get them.
More of NBC's Poker After Dark in a moment. Welcome back to Las Vegas for more Champions Week on NBC's Poker After Dark.
Three in a row, wow.
These four players each have one thing in common. They've all won the main event at the World Series of Poker, and in fact, they share 26 bracelets between them.
Being a poker fan, it's always nice to hear that.
Raise to 9. Bet 15.
Johnny Chan just made a nice play against Chris Ferguson.
Fergie, a little job security, bro. It's my job.
That's not what I want to hear. Well, Doyle, Brunson, cold deck, one of them. He had to trip over the trip.
Blinds have gone up to 300, 600.
600. Raise to 18. Call. Check.
Doyle makes kings and jacks.
Check. Check. Bet 4,000.
Chris folds ace high and Doyle wins the pot.
Three and six.
Do you need hot tea? Okay, thank you. I take some.
A Coke. Just a Coke.
And I'll take a white Russian.
Raise to 18.
No contest. Moneymaker wins the pot. Plenty more to come when we return to Champions Week on NBC's Poker After Dark. Welcome back to NBC's Poker After Dark. Blind still at 3 and 600. Chris Ferguson is the chip leader. All of the others hovering in the mid-20s. Johnny Chan just limps with pocket aces.
Raise 2,500 more.
Doyle flops a gut shot straight draw.
Check. $3,000.
Cool.
Johnny still slow playing. Doyle makes a pair of tens.
$2,500.
I'm going.
Said all in.
Whoops.
I was close to $1.50 here. Ooh. It's close. Well, I don't think I can call you, John. What in the world did you have? Something about this stinks. I don't know what it is.
Chris, you've seen this whole hand. Any idea what they have?
It's really hard to put Johnny Chan on a hand here. You know, it's really tough to think of a hand that he hit on the river. He might have made a straight on the river. So the other options are he had something all the way, like maybe he flopped a set or something like this. Or he could be bluffing here, and he missed a draw and could be bluffing. But I really don't know what he has. It's
Do you
tough
think
to
Doyle's going to call?
I don't think Doyle is leaning toward calling. But I'm not sure what he has either. You know, it's also tough to put Doyle on a hand. He didn't really represent that much of a hand. He's been underbetting the pot twice. He bet very small bets, relative to the pot, less than half the pot each time.
All right, well, let's check it out.
I guess I'm gonna help him. It's an exciting hand, though. I'd like to know what they have. That'd be interesting to know.
Okay, thank you.
Looks like an 8 and a 9 to me, John.
Oh, I'll hit you, Doyle.
Did you?
Two aces.
I mean, that could have been a disaster, that 10.
Johnny shows Doyle his cards. Plenty of respect between these two legends. Hey, where's mine? White Russian? Hello? There you go.
3 foot. Check.
No pair anywhere.
Check.
Moneymaker bets the worst of the three hands,
Bet 11.
and that'll earn him the pot. Don't go away. Lots more action still to come from Las Vegas on NBC's Poker After Dark.
Welcome back to Poker After Dark, where Johnny Chan and Doyle Brunson just locked horns in a big pot. Johnny won the hand and in the process brought himself close to Chris Ferguson for the chip lead. Let's get back to the action.
Lines are still at 3 and 600. Ferguson and Chan jockeying for the chip lead, and Brunson has the short stack, but not in any danger yet.
Raise 11 more.
Moneymaker needs an 8 for a straight. Johnny can make a straight with a 5 or a 9.
2,000. Check. Check. Check.
You and I missed.
I think that guy's gonna win, believe it or not. No?
Check.
Yeah, 5-6 or something.
That'd be crazy.
Moneymaker wins the pot. Chris Ferguson gets a walk. We'll see if these guys can put some words to all those thoughts they're having when we return to Champions Week on NBC's Poker After Dark. Welcome back to Las Vegas for more of Champions Week on NBC's Poker After Dark. Johnny Chan and Chris Ferguson sharing the chip lead duties back and forth, while Doyle Brunson hangs on to the short stack. He's on the button.
Raise to 18.
Johnny flops a pair of jacks with a straight draw. Ferguson has a pair of queens. $2,600. Oh. Three queens now for Chris.
$6,000.
Ferguson makes a full house.
Check.
How much is that?
12,000.
$12?
Just about half of Johnny's remaining stack to call. Johnny really taking his time on this hand.
All right.
And with that pot, Chris Ferguson is up over $50,000 in chips. Don't go away. Plenty more of NBC's Poker After Dark after this. Welcome back to Champions Week on NBC's Poker After Dark. Blinds are still at 3 and 600. Moneymaker on the button and Brunson first to act.
Congratulations, John.
I couldn't hold on to those chips.
Raised to 18.
Looks like Moneymaker's doing a Ferguson impression. Ferguson flops 2 pair. Doyle breaks out the cheat sheet.
$18.
5,000.
5,000 straight.
A raise.
So raise.
$4,500.
4,500 more.
Chris Moneymaker has 5 high. 4-5 is the same hand he won the 2003 World Series of Poker with. Of course, that time it made a full house. Ferguson folds, and Chris Moneymaker wins the pot.
Nice hand.
Thank you.
More like nice play. Johnny agrees.
Good luck. Yeah.
That was it, boys.
You're playing to get an ace. That's
That was the tapioca.
Easy as pudding, Doyle Brunson gets a walk. Champions Week on NBC's Poker After Dark continues after this.
Welcome back to Poker After Dark. With the blinds going up, one of these players is going to have to make a move soon. Chris Ferguson has a chip lead now, but Chris Moneymaker is hot on his tail. Let's get back to the action.
For now, the blinds are steady at 3 and 600. Chris Ferguson, the chip leader, on the button.
5,000.
5,000.
Good raise.
Doyle's re-raise earns him the pot.
$1,800.
No contest, and Chris Ferguson wins the pot.
When the dust settled after tonight's action, 4 world champions remain, all of whom have a chance to take home $120,000. The action at this exclusive table will continue tomorrow night. I'm Shauna Hyatt, and you've been watching NBC's Poker After Dark. Good night from Las Vegas.
Tomorrow on Poker After Dark.
I think I had the best hand pre-flop.
Everybody cut the cards.
Not a bad idea.
Now you're cooking.
Well, there we go.